Spanish superstar Lamine Yamal has already played about 6 times the total number of minutes in this season alone that Lionel Messi had at the same age of 19. But I want everybody to take a look at this graphic that BBC Sport had produced in their World Cup final coverage. Yamal has already played more than 13,400 minutes, while Lionel Messi at the same age had only played about 2,100 minutes. And this is indicative of a larger problem in modern football when it comes to workload management, and it also ties in with the over-commercialization of football that we've seen, especially in context of this World Cup. For a long time, many players and clubs have rallied for better workload management of players and lessening the number of matches, and yet nothing has been done to that effect. Declan Rice, after England's World Cup campaign ended, said that his body was physically done, that he couldn't do it anymore in this season, and that he needed another break now. Declan Rice and Moises Caicedo, two of the primary names in the Premier League's midfield list, had already played over 4,000 minutes for their respective clubs in this season alone, and then they went on to play in the World Cup as well. In 2024, PFA chief Maheta Malango had said that there was a red line when it came to player welfare and workload management, which was about as many as 50 to 60 games per season. Even 2 or more than 2 games per player per week was something really concerning. And this really isn't something new, because at the start of this century, Patrick Vieira had complained about the grueling effects of football on his body. The sheer taxing demand that professional football has on a player's body is something that many fans and many officials in charge even just don't seem to understand. Because even after a quarter of the century having already passed, players' schedules remain more or less similar to what they were, if not worse. And when you take into consideration the new Champions League format, the new Club World Cup format, and you add to this all the international friendlies and the international tournaments like this year's World Cup, which already is expanded, this is something that is challenging the human body's limits. And again, it ties in with the over-commercialization of football that we've seen this World Cup, with regards to the ticket prices, with regards to the unaffordability of football, with regards to the hydration breaks and the half-time performances. All this ties in into making football a money-making machine. FIFA earned well over $6 billion in the 2022 World Cup alone, and this year figures are simply going up again. So who does this really benefit? That is a question that we should all be asking.